Hey guys, Greg here coming to you with another episode of Greg's Bonsai. And we're just going to kind of do a little update on the grow tent. We're in the beginning of February, and I think I did this closer to the end of the last calendar year. And I just kind of wanted to kind of show you what's going on inside the tent here, and just kind of see what we got growing. All right, so I got the wide angle here just to kind of give you an overview of what we got going. And I've done some videos of these guys before, but just kind of going to go through and see what we got. So on the left side, we're going to start on the left side here. Got the pomegranates up on the top, and on the second level of here, we have the pomegranate A, which I actually, if you guys go back and look at the video on my channel of the last pomegranate A video that I did, it was actually up here. I decided to trim down, and we're starting to see some growth here coming from that. And I've got a bunch of different pomegranates. There's pomegranate B over in the other corner after the trim. Looking a little sad right now, but it's just kind of regrouping. This guy looked a little sad before as well, but it's coming back pretty well. And just trying to do some different things with all of these pomegranates, just to kind of play around and see what we got. This guy I actually just trimmed this past week, so that's why it looks like that. Buds are definitely forming on there. And this guy right here, I ended up going to Lowe's, and I wanted to just try this guy out. This is a Venus flytrap. You can kind of see one of the heads in the back has passed on, and it's kind of turned really black. It's going to fall off soon, but you can see these guys are like hungry. And this guy here actually in the front had a meal, so it's been closed for a day or two. So we're just going to see what comes from that. If you guys want to see more of that, let me know. And then on the right side here on the top, we've got my ficus in the back, and the Fukian tea leaf tree, and then my two ficus cuttings that I did. And there's the triangle ficus. I've got a nice little dragon fruit with a cactus hybrid kind of thing working there that I kind of just put in here to get the light. I rotate that out between windowsill and the light in here. And this guy here is my bougainvillea, and it dropped all of its leaves in here and is slowly, let me see if I can zoom in on the ooh, there we go. You can start seeing that things are starting to grow and budding is happening on this guy. I was worried about this guy dying, but it looks like we're just kind of waiting for new leaves to come. I actually got this last February, actually March, and it was fully leaved. So I think we're just in a cycle. At least that's what I'm hoping, because everything looks like it's starting to come back now. It just dropped off its leaves. I just think it had a hard time acclimating back into this tent. So we're going to see how that goes, and I'll try and do a video on that bougainvillea as soon as the leaves start coming in a little bit more. I'm hoping they don't dry out. I may end up taking this guy and my guys in the back corner here and putting them in a little different of a space so they don't have this much heat. But we'll see how it goes. And then there's my Australian bottle tree. It looks like some leaves are turning yellow, but I have new growth. So I'm thinking this is just kind of changing over here with the seasons. And I got this new cherry something. I all of a sudden the name just escapes me, but I got this guy at a garden center, and it looks like it's doing well. You can kind of see, and I haven't had a chance to like clean the leaves on it, but a lot of calcium buildup from the nursery. So I'm just slowly getting this thing treated and making sure it's okay. I got an old bonsai training pot here, and it seems to be acclimating well. Definitely have some new growth here, so that's looking pretty good. And here are some cacti that I've been growing from seed for a little less than a year now. It's got some really big guys coming in here, so that's kind of awesome. I'm gonna eventually be repotting these into some separate pots just to kind of allow for some growth, especially these See if I can zoom in here. Especially these guys on the left side, they're really grouped together, and I think that's kind of stifling some growth. So I just want to try some new things with that. Then in the middle here, we've got the Christmas cactus that I got. And yeah, it's looking a little red here, but it's looking a lot better than it was once I put it in here. This has actually been in here for about a week. It was not getting a good amount of light on the windowsill, and it was starting to shrivel. It needed some water. So I got that guy back to life, and it's doing really well. Here's one of my azaleas. You can see these beautiful flowers on here. It looks great. Blooming like crazy. The other one I actually have in my garage is kind of overwintering. I just want to see what the difference between doing it either way is. You can see this guy has a lot of beautiful flowers. As these flowers have been falling off, I've been trimming back. I'm trying to shrink this down slowly to make it a little bit more of a tree-like bonsai azalea. So we'll see how that goes. And we got another lemon here. And my mangoes. And I've been having some weird, you can kind of see it here, weird browning and drying out of here. I'm not sure if I've been underwatering or overwatering. I gave it some water. I gave it some nutrients and some fertilizer here recently. So I'm hoping that it comes back, because these new leaves on the top look great. So here's hoping that that these guys come back with a vengeance. And it's weird because it was kind of happening to the top layers. The bottom layers here have been pretty okay, at least on this one. So I'm not sure if it's a light thing or what. But everything else seems to be doing fine here. We got my two lemon B and C's in the back here. And then on the side here, I've got a nice daisy for my wife. She loves that. And it's been flowering pretty well in here. And I've been pulling it out just to kind of put out for display. Got some pomegranates I'm testing with different light. Got the clementines, whatever you want to call them, the two little guys here in the smaller pots. I've got two lemon trees in the back corner, and then here's that guy, that lemon that I cut off. And you can see it's kind of browning on the top, but I have growth on the bottom, and I do have a little bit of growth up here on the stalk. So on the stalk, I guess that's what you would call it. And so I'm just kind of waiting it out, seeing what's going on here. And in the back here, I've got like a little terrarium that I've kind of started, and I've got, let's see if I can pull this out. You can kind of see that I've got, let's see if I can focus here. I've got some moss growing in here, so that's kind of nice. The first bit of life is growing in here, and we'll see what goes on with this. I'm kind of interested to see. We're a couple weeks in on this, so we got some moss, and that's growing. So this is pretty much the tent and the update on what's been going on here. If you have any questions, you want to see something a little bit more specific, let me know down in the comments. Would love to show you guys more information. Oh, and I forgot I have these little ficus cuttings that I have in a little bit of water. Roots are starting to form on them, so I'm going to have a little bit more of these guys here. Some more ficus cuttings growing in the near future. And I've got a little mango seed that I've started in there just to kind of see how it goes with in full water. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. And if you like this, make sure to hit the like button. I try to do a little bit of an update like this as much as I can, maybe once a month, just so you guys can get a grand scale of what's going on here. Between this and my garage and shed. But yeah, this is everything. We're in the beginning of February. And I think everything's going, for the most part, pretty well. I haven't had like a panic attack yet with this. And everything seems to be going pretty smoothly. But if you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. If you really liked it, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell that goes next to it. And like I said, if you want to have a chat about anything that's going on in my tent, please, and if you have any questions about anything that's in here, you know, lights or about the tent itself, the fan, the controller, anything that I have going on in here, let me know down in the comment section down below. I love to talk shop with people and go from there. So until next time, guys, this is Greg from Greg's Bonsai, and this was tent overview for February. So until next time, guys, take care, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.